Your voice, your vote, looking ahead to tomorrow, which is the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump.
Joining us this morning is political analyst Linda Schacht. Of course, she is a veteran of the President Jimmy Carter administration and a professor now over at Lipscomb University, and always does a great job watching all things politics for us. Linda, my basic question is this. How much does this debate really matter? Are there still a lot of people out there with minds to be made up? They're going to be watching this and going, you know what, that thing right there that person said, that's the thing that changed my mind.
Well, yes, you're so right, because what do debates do, and what will this important debate do? It will give us a sense of the person who's the candidate. It's more about the feeling that voters go away with. How well did they articulate their positions? Do they seem strong or weak? What's the sense of their character or personality? And of course, all important fact checking, whether or not the moderators will fact check or the candidates have to do it themselves.
Well, Trump's advisors have publicly said that he does not need any kind of debate prep, and instead they say he's having informal policy sessions with a small team of advisors, okay? So that does include former Democratic Representative Tulsi Gabbard. My question for you, Linda, is that the best strategy for the former president?
Well, you know, the former president is an entertainer. He understands being on stage, and I don't think he necessarily needs that kind of prep that we see that Vice President Harris is doing. But I think what's important is that his advisors want him to be calm and substantive and a little bit nicer on stage than he is in the natural performance that he gives at his rallies. And I think it's important that he show Vice President Harris respect, because lack of respect of women is one of the factors in this campaign.
Linda, what is the number one issue? Is there a number one issue that voters are looking to hear from the candidates?
Well, as I said earlier, I think this is about a feeling as much about as it is about policy. I think that this is not necessarily a policy election. But I do think that Vice President Harris has the challenge of explaining why some of her positions have changed from 2019. And those would be on some of the most important issues to voters, like immigration, like the economy, and like health care. So I think those are three things, particularly immigration and the economy, that are the most important issues voters are telling us for this election.
All right, Linda, I feel as though, Linda, we'll have to talk to you on Wednesday for a wrap up, and we'll have many more questions then. But for right now, thanks for joining us this Monday morning.
Thank you.